Hello, hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to Modded Inc. It's episode 31. That's right. And today we are back with building. And well, no, I don't mean the mall. We're gonna be building something else, but we're back to building. That's right. We're Bob the Builder again, or rather, well, Asparagus the Builder again. I don't know. But today we are gonna be building a place for these lovely botany pot thingies that we have here, because it doesn't look good like this, obviously. First off, it's not even centered. I can't believe it took me this long to figure out that there are six on this side. Then we have the controller, and then one, two, three, four. Four of them here. This should have not happened, but alas. Anywho, so yes, we're gonna remove these, and we're gonna make a place for them. Now, I've already earmarked the location. Know what we're gonna do, but that will involve covering up this lovely storage central module place that we have. So yeah, say goodbye to this open hole. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything about the interior of this right now. We're like just gonna cover it up with dirt because we need to build on top of it. But yeah, one thing at a time. Aha, so having covered this up, now we are gonna start off with a bit of mangrove log action, if you will. So let's build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 is good enough. And then on this side, again, we shall be building up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the gap in between is 11. Let me just double sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Oh, so these are the ones on which it's 11. Yes. No, then we can't. I mean, yeah, no. We have to make the gap inside 11 and not the. Yeah. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, that is better. Now in terms of width, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the sixth we'll have another pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and we'll do this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the sixth again a pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 3, 4, 5, and 6 we have a pillar. Do I want one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the pillar? I mean, I guess it coincides here. I probably might as well. How much would that have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hmm. Do we make it 5 wide? Or rather, like with 5 of these sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe we extend one more. You know, it just might end up looking good. I believe it will. So we will do one more section then. I'm kind of making this up as I go, but I also kind of have, built something like this before. It never saw the day of light, but I had built it on a different server at a different time. And I felt that was like a really good design. So I'm just kind of trying to remember how it was. So while I'm not really referring to screenshots or anything, but based off my vague memory, I will try to see how good it can be. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then we'll need one more, which would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the sixth, perfection. Aha, perfect. Both the sides have their thing. Let me add a few torches around here. Although it's not like mobs are gonna spawn, but at least we can have some light. Right, so this is gonna be the base. It's kind of gonna be like a walkway, I don't know how to explain, tunnel sort of thing with like an overhanging arch over it with glass and slabs and stuff. It will look good. Don't worry. As for the slabs that I just spoke about, the slabs are gonna be mangrove slabs. The entrance here, I have scaffolding? We do. Nice. So the entrance is gonna be having an arch. Now, I think maybe a few staircases also would have helped. Although I felt like the last time when I did it only with. Oh, well, there we go. We have a visitor. I mean, the build's not yet complete, god damn it. Have some patience. Maybe I should sleep. But yes, the last time that I did it, I remember I did it only with slabs. I did not use any stairs. I might try it out this time, but I feel like the one with slabs was like rather nice that I don't feel the need to try it out, but we'll see. So let me have this here, and then we shall have to decide. Or actually, I think there was one more of these here, and the slabs were kind of in between of it, if I remember correctly. So let's try out that method, and we'll have one more of this, and then wherever we have the pillars, the slabs would come out like this. That's the wrong place, actually. Perfect. Aha, a little while later, we have the entire pattern ready. And, well, I say ready in the sense that we only have this part ready, and then we only have this part ready. Now, I need to connect these two, of course. On the normal sides, for example, everything except for the pillars, it's going to be glass. So, we'll be doing that later. But while there are the pillars, especially the first one, it's going to be sort of an arch, if you will. So, let's see. How will I be able to do that? I do not remember at all. As in, like, how much, you know, from where do I start building up and at what point do we meet? Sort of a thing. So let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one more, 5. Perfect. And then something like this. Yes, that looks good. Except only the one doesn't look as good. So I feel maybe we do this across a 3 thingy for the first, maybe? You know, might look good. So let's see. It might involve a bit of, you know, meat to the structure. I don't know how to explain it, but it at least it would look like there's a decent amount. Also, how did I... Oh, that's how I did. I was like, what? What did I do? How could I have done this wrong? Oh, that's the wrong place. Perfect. And voila. We break this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. How does it look? How? Again, I messed it up. What? That's better. Okay. Lovely. Yep, the arch is looking like an arch. Like it should. The gateway is looking definitely good if I do say so myself. I'm loving this. Now, I think it's time we put in the glass, but... Oh, wait. Do we fill this in? I think we do. I definitely think we do. Let's see. Now this itself looks a little bit weird. Maybe we fill this in. How do you feel about that? Like this looks a bit better. At least it looks like an overhang compared to that previous one. Yeah, I think this looks much better. Perfection. There we go. Now we're talking. This definitely looks much better. Now I think it's time for the glass. So of course my PC is off. Makes sense. Let's do the old ass way of coal powering it. Also, I didn't even need to because I don't have my glass here. My glass is in the interiors bag. I completely forgot about that. I just thought there was glass in here. No. Okay, so we have 2 stacks of glass. Now what I want here is lime. For sure. Like there's no doubt about it. I want the lime colored thingies. Now the only thing is, if I go for a lime based glass, my options are, well, actually just 4 options. And to be fair, I can't use glass panes. So I only have 2 options. It is lime stained glass or the lime framed glass. Now I checked the frame glass before, obviously, if you remember in our mall, it did not look good. We have 2 stacks of glass and our die should be at the create factory. So let me... Perfect. Even better. Now, I think it's time we put in the glass, but oh, wait. What did I do? How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could I have done this wrong? I don't know. How could Even better. We'll take the lime dye with us. Mhm. Okay, now comes the tricky part. That's not what I meant, although that's also tricky to use scaffolding, clearly. Right, how will I do this? If I directly start above here, that makes no sense, which means I have to start over here, right? Then I'd have to gradually go up like this. Now is the part which is kind of screwing me over a bit. Like I need this here, and then that would mean basically I'd have to either put in two of these at once here, or I'd have to put in 1 2 3. We'd have 1 2 this and this. Basically I'd have to do something like this. Let's put a bit of glass and then see how we feel about this. Or maybe we do it this way. This looks very not fun, if you will. How do you feel about this? But the problem is, then this glass should also cover it up, right? Means I'd have to do something like this, and that does not look good. Well, a little while later, and a lot of thinking later, believe me, it has been a lot of trial and error. But I think we have something decent because it took me a while. I had no clue how am I gonna get the arch thing going. It Most of it was bad. Believe me, it was bad. So yes. Well, we have glass panes over here, and we have glass on the sides. I think the same here. Yes, please. Or maybe. Did I put some extra glass here? I didn't, right? Okay, that's good. This looks good actually. I do not mind. Lovely. This looks great. And we changed this up a little bit. As you can see, we have like a different sort of a thing vibe going here. This looks great, and then we have the glass in a very weird pattern, not gonna lie, but at least that's the only pattern that kind of works, if you will. So yeah, we need like a 2 and then a 3 and then another 3, and we can't have one on top because then that goes way above this thing here. At least this one is in line. If I add one more layer of glass here, mm, right, let's see. Well, not really from here, can't tell. See, feels a bit too, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Because again, this becomes way too high. So yes, this is the plan, and then every single time when there's a pillar, we will be adding in the exact same thing that we have done over here. We'll add in a little bit of a slab thingy over here, and then again it will go back to being the glass. So that is the plan. Now let me cover up this entire roof, and then I shall see you once I'm done with that. Although I I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this. I might tweak it a little bit, or maybe not. Although maybe who knows? It might look better with the slabs in. We'll find out. So let me put that in. A little longer while later, as I said, here we are. It has been thank you. It has been completed. We have put in the glass. We have put in the you know support beams, maybe if you will, and yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. This looked good. I kind of wanted to show it from here as well. Let's take a wider view, if you will, from the top. Definitely looks good. Nothing there to be worried about. From here as well, I would say it looks rather nice. I didn't add the extra glass over here. Like, for example, over here, it would have ended up, getting one more glass. But instead, we just made it a too wide thingy and no extra support and stuff. It looks actually good this way. I don't feel like I want to make it like the way we did it over here. I didn't really want to do it that way. So I was like, okay, cool. You'd rather do it in the normal way. And it looks good, not gonna lie. I like it. What we need to do now is, since this is done, well, there's two things needed. Of course, I need to place in all of the botany hopper thingies from there to here. And then we also need to do the interior. So first thing I want to do is, however, place all of the things away. Aha, so would you look at this? I mean, this we already seen, but would you look at that? We have all of these back in place. And by the way, I've connected them using trims down below, which means this central storage thingy still works. And obviously, I'll cover this up. Of course, that's where in the interiors come into place. It is time. It is time for the interiors. We need. Also, I think I should remove the scaffolding. That doesn't look good. So let's remove that. And it's time for the interiors. Now, of course, you'll see that why have I left this first 5 space out, empty? There's a reason. There is a very good reason why I've done that. Don't you worry. We will be putting something over there. But let's start off with the interior. And you know what? Why don't I just start off with this space only? So let us have, this is the center line. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, also by the way, hey, you can see that we are over here. So, but anywho, let's. That is a bit better because I will require a solid platform here. Maybe I. Nah, this is good. This is good. All right. So we have a 3 by 3, which can be made bigger. To be fair, if we remove things from one side over here, maybe like this becomes a bit better. Yes, we can also extend it over here. Maybe that's a proper 5 by 5, if you will. Okay, that's 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, perfect. Okay, so the 5 by 5 is definitely better. Let's leave it here. We're gonna fill this up with water. That's right. And this and this, and voila. Right now, this grass over here still is fine, but we see there are patches like these which definitely need to be worked on. So let me change it up a little bit over here. Now the first thing that I need to do here is gonna require a bit of bone meal. So let's get that, and it will require one of the loveliest, or my favorite block, the pink petal. I love it. The whole cherry log thingy, absolutely love it. I love this. So we'll put these here, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Perfect. And basically you get the point. We are gonna make the whole border out of cherry blossom thingies. Perfect. So we have a lovely petally border over here. Now in the middle of it, I would love a drip leaf. So if we can find the center, 1 2 3, there you go. This becomes a bit of a parkour thing every single time that we go inside. I love it. So we're gonna add that. We will also be adding obviously a few of these. 1 2 3 4. One here, actually 2 here, and then 2 here maybe, and 1 here. Perfect, perfect. Now above here I need the lovely 4 blossoms. Now I can place them right on top here, which is actually perfect. How good do the particles look? Like I can't. It's so good. So that has been the beginning of it. Now, where are my globe? There you go. Perfect. Now we need the shears as well. So let's get a few shears, and we can clip these off so that they don't grow more. And then we can also bone meal a few of them at random so that there are light. And then there is light. So let me add this here. Perfect. See, boy, is it coming together. I love it. Now I also need to come in and change this over here, but again I'm trying to Trying to procrastinate that for the last because it's gonna be a bit hard to do that. But we can grow. There you go. We can grow some of these things as well in here. That would be perfect. Next up, we have a bit of mossy situation. So let's see. I do want to add in some random moss blocks here and there. We could add in one inside maybe here as well, a little bit of moss. That wouldn't go bad. Let's try that. Okay, not bad, not bad. Can add in one more here. Perfect. And say a bit here. Yes. Okay, that's not what I meant. That's more like what I meant. Perfect, perfect. I wouldn't mind putting in, say, one shroom light over here. I think just the one is enough. Maybe we add in one more. Also, a bit more of our mossy cobble. Mossy here. Actually, that mossy cobble gave me a good idea. Maybe I can add in a bit of mossy cobblestone here and there. Although I kind of don't want to get any amount of stone into this build, I feel maybe it might not be the worst idea. I might have to try it out. Let's see. But I think that's good enough number of patches, I would say. Maybe one more here. Yes. Perfect. Let's close everything back. And now we need a few of these. Perfect. Ooh, but this requires something below it. That's an issue. So that means these can be placed in very specific places only. Like maybe here. And maybe here one. Yes, that helps. Okay, we place one here. That is great. Ooh, this one, oops, couldn't help. I do want one around here somewhere at least. See if we can play. I guess that works. We'll see what we can do about the central storage thingy later on, but right now this works. Let's see. A bit of clay also might look good. Where would we want it? Let's place one here. One here. It gives a bit of a different color. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. I think 3 is enough. 3 is actually enough. We can also place in a bit of coarse dirt. That's 1 and 2. Good enough. We need a few fishes in there, obviously. And do we want a bit of cobble here? That's the question. I still don't know the answer to, honestly. Let's try it. How do you feel about that? Some random cobble here and there? Well, I suppose not bad. But it doesn't really match. It feels like it doesn't really belong. Yeah, I don't think we're putting in cobble. Never mind then. What do we do here is also a very good question. I mean, I don't want to just place a few carpets down, to be fair. But that is an idea. Just have a few carpets placed down here, maybe. That works surprisingly well, though. Not gonna lie. We'll just place the carpets down for now, actually. That genuinely works out well. Cool, perfect. Do you want some clay in here? No, actually we've gone for a nice greenish theme. I don't want to keep changing it with other different colors, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. Also, the last thing I think I want to do is I don't like the portal over here, actually. Think we gotta remove it. Let's get the vein mining thing here. Let's remove this thing. I don't like it. Perfect. That looks probably a lot better. We can make the portal somewhere else, obviously. Nothing to, no big deal. We can just, or maybe we'll do that in the next episode. We'll make a portal somewhere. But I love it. This looks great. Absolutely love it. Huh? How about that? Lovely. Look at this pond and then the, you know, glowing berries over there, which are trimmed to perfection, if you will. All of these flowers. Maybe I might switch out this one with that, so that like in the beginning at least you see like all green only. Like even the red one I might switch off and place something like this thing there or something. I don't know. But I think that's it for this episode. I hope you had fun and I'm rather happy. Of course, this is not the final product. I will still do things maybe in between the episodes or maybe in the next episode. I don't know. But I love it. I love this thing that I've done. If you do have a suggestion to make it better or maybe tiny things here and there, do please write that in the comments. But otherwise, like, share, subscribe, etc. I shall see you in the next one then. Bye bye.